Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ. And as you can see, finally at the playoffs. And look who we are going up against. T from TNJ. So this is going to be a T versus J matchup in the playoffs. If you look at the rest of the playoffs, here's the wild card round. We did finish 11-5. Let's just look at how the standings kind of fell into place towards the end of the season. So the Cardinals go 16-0. Remember, they were the only team. Actually, we did lose to the Dolphins as well. So these two teams were the only two teams that really beat us. Our other three losses were just because they were sim losses. They were over the holidays. I didn't play them. So I end up going 11-5. Win the division still. The Titans looks like they clinched a playoff spot. I believe they got the wild card spot because it looks like the Colts actually won their division. But as you can see, the Cardinals go 16-0. And this is going to be an interesting matchup, man, because he went 12-4. I went 11-5. You look at the rest of my squad. We have some pretty... We have a lot of XP for a lot of our guys here, so we should probably level this up before the game, especially Gerald Everett. He's got 20,000 XP, so we're going to be looking to add some stuff onto him. Let's just look at our defense really quick going into this playoffs. So remember, we acquired Von Miller, definitely made a huge difference. 99 overall coming off the edge. Marcus Allen, 37,000 XP. He is a straight monster. We're going to up him up before this game. But, man, no more talk, man. Let's get into this gameplay. You know he's got Mariota at quarterback. We got Chad Kelly. Chad Kelly playing in his first playoff game. But let's just hop into this, man. Let's get it. Let's go. So the Titans will start this game off with the ball, giving the ball to Boykin on the end around there, but on a 3rd and 14, they're going to drop back to pass. And look at what happens. An unbelievable pick six that time by DeMarcus Walker. Take a look at this again. Remember, this is on the first possession of the game. A sack and an interception all in the same play. So the Denver Broncos take over, and we go up in this game on a 7-0 possession, pick 6 on the first drive. But pay attention to this play. He's running a hurry up here, but look at Von Miller. What is he doing? He is on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh my God!
Derrick Henry makes a move and takes it all the way for the touchdown. I don't know what Von Miller was sipping on that play, but I think he just didn't know where he was at. I don't know. Was he concussed? I don't know. But the Titans do tie this game up at 7, but we make a foolish mistake. Chad Kelly, I thought he had his feet set, but I didn't. Threw the pick there to LaMarcus Joyner, so the Titans take over here past midfield at the 35-yard line, and he's going to feed Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has another open hole. This time he's going to run it all the way to the 2-yard line, and on a 2nd and goal, he's going to get in for the touchdown. So that pick 6 to open the game, we thought we would have an advantage since we kind of like started the game off with the ball, and then we would get the ball at half, but then they storm right back, score 14 unanswered points here.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Demaryius Thomas with the acrobatic catch on that one. So 2nd and 9, keeping our drive alive here, finding Gerald Everett in the flat, but on a 3rd and 8, Chad Kelly has all day to throw the ball, and I'm just going to run around here, get around this end, try to fling something up, and that one goes incomplete. So we settle for the field goal here, and at least we get some points on the board. So it's a 14-10 lead. Tennessee takes over in their territory on a 3rd and 7, putting contain on Mariota, and he gets sacked. Shane Ray, that is, for that one. So the Denver Broncos take over after the punt on the 22-yard line, having all day to throw once again. And this time I'm trying him right there, trying his user. I see he's trying to guard Demaryius Thomas, but there's not many guys that can guard Demaryius Thomas. So Now we're running the ball, finally getting Isaiah Crowell involved in this game. And we get past the midfield strike. He's sending a blitz, but we get it out to Carlos Henderson on the out route. So on a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line, almost in field goal range, we're running the ball with Chad Kelly, getting a nice 15-yard gain. So what do? We feed our beast. And Isaiah Crowell finishes it off, getting in for the touchdown, but we cannot convert here, and we missed the field goal. So now it's a 2-point lead, 16-14. But Mariota, man, he's such a threat running the ball. And that time I thought I had the end on the spy. I had Danny Shelton, and Danny Shelton is not gonna catch Mariota. So on a 2nd and 7, having all day to throw, but we had the spy on him this time. You see Shane Ray out there, but he underthrows his receiver. Marcus Allen is there in coverage, number 20, the safety. He was a Pro Bowler this year. I believe he was an All-Pro guy. And here he comes up with the big play, giving the ball back to our offense. So we give the ball to Isaiah Crowell, and he is punishing another safety on that one. And Isaiah Crowell just proving that he is just a bruiser. And on the play action pass, we get the ball to Janovich for the touchdown, the play action. So now we have a 9-point lead. Should be a 10-point lead, but we missed that field goal. But Mariota finding his running back out of the backfield, Derrick Henry, and once again finding him once again. And he's going to run him over for the first down. And man, Derrick Henry is such a beast on this game.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
And he's gonna get in for that acrobatic catch that time. And just like that, man, 9-point lead, down to 2 points, but we have less than a minute to go, trying to get some points on the board before half. On a 2nd and 5, 17 seconds left in this game. Chad Kelly's gonna have all day to throw this ball. We're wasting a lot of time in the pocket, and we try to throw deep, and that one's tipped around and luckily hits the ground. So 7 seconds left on a 3rd and 5. Chad Kelly's gonna roll out to the right, throw across the middle, off his back foot, finding Demaryius Thomas. So we attempt to kick a field goal here to end the half, and McManus shanks that one to the right. So we go into half with the 2-point lead. But on the first play of the second half, Chad Kelly's gonna throw to the outside there on the post corner route, and Isaiah McKenzie is too short for that one. Chad Kelly shows his inaccuracy. That was a Trevor Siemian-like throw. And just like that, we give the ball back to the Titans. So remember what I was saying about us starting the game off with the ball with that pick six? It's just like we just gave it right back to them. So they basically started the second half off with the ball. But Mariota getting inside the 10-yard line, gets tackled, so they do settle for the field goal. So now they have the 1-point lead here in the third quarter. Plenty of time left in this game, but Chad Kelly's going to show off his legs, dive for the first down, and we're going to establish this run, man, because we haven't been doing much of it, but we do need to get Isaiah Crowell going in this game. So on a 2nd and inches, Chad Kelly's going to find his tight end, Gerald Everett, open that time for the nice 30-yard gain. But on a 3rd and 8 on the 29-yard line, Chad Kelly's going to take a big sack on this one. Brian Arakpo gets in on that one, but we attempt to kick the long field goal. We had the wind to our back, but that time it is missed, and they take over at about the 50-yard line. And what are they doing? Giving the ball to Derrick Henry. He likes to run the ball, and this time he's running with Mariota, taking the hit there. Gotta watch that fumble, but he doesn't on that one. But on a 1st and 10, rolling outright, we have the QB spy on him, but look at that move that he puts on that spy. That's Ferguson. He's got 86 speed as a DN, and he gets absolutely juked on that one without a juke move even being performed. So he capitalizes, Derrick Henry gets in for the touchdown. So now he's got the 8-point lead in this game, and now we're on to the fourth quarter, so it's getting to be crunch time in this one. Chad Kelly's going to drop back, find Carlos Henderson on that one, getting up to about the 37-yard line. So on a 2nd and 3 at the 30, he's going to send the blitz, but we're going to get the ball to Gerald Everett, all reliable, and he's proven to be a seasoned veteran at this point. And Isaiah Crowell gets the handoff, gets the outside, almost into the end zone, but on the next play, he gets the toss to the outside, so trimming this lead to 2 points. So we go for it on the 2-point conversion. And look what happens. We throw the pick on the goal line. Take a look at this again. I meant to hit RB. This guy was wide open, but I hit B instead of RB. So now we have the 2-point deficit, and he's giving the ball. Oh my gosh, he jukes my guy out of his shoes. That's going to be Boykin on that one. So Mariota takes over. He's got legs, and look at no spy on this play. Shane Ray cannot get to him, so he's going to get up to the 23-yard line. 2 minutes left in this game. I sent a blitz, and that was a sure sack, but for some reason my guy let up, did not hit him, and that possibly could have been a fumble. And instead, we go down by 9 points, and we have less than 2 minutes to drive the length of this field. And Chad Kelly showing some fourth quarter magic here, finding Gerald Everett on the outside, getting to about the 36-yard line. So a minute and a half left in this game. The clock is running, and pay attention to this play. So I see nobody open, but I did have somebody open on the replay. I see that, but I had nobody open, so I throw the ball away inside the pocket. It's actually a legal forward pass, but it stops the clock. So look at on the next play. I act like I'm going to run, so his user comes up, and I find an open man. That's going to be Everett for the 30-yard gain. And on the next play, Carlos Henderson gets in for the slant pattern, but we kick the outside kick, and he recovers. But we have 3 timeouts left, so on a 1st and 10, he's giving the ball to his man Donnell Pumphrey, but he gets out of bounds, so he stops the clock, so we do not have to use a timeout. So on the next play, 2nd and 3, Derrick Henry's going to get up for a short 3rd and 1, and on the next play, he gets the first down. But look, there's a flag on the play. Let's check it out. It's holding on the offense. Zach Martin holds, so a 3rd and 10, 50 seconds left. I have 2 timeouts still in this game. Mariota's going to roll outright, throw across his body deep, a wide open man, but he throws across his body, and that's going to be overthrown, and that gets him out of field goal range. So he elects to punt here, and he pins us 2-yard line. So we got 98 yards in 35 seconds. Can we do it? Can this Broncos squad pull off a miracle? We're finding Isaiah Crowell in the flat. On the next play, 2nd and inches, going to find Isaiah McKenzie getting out of bounds there. He fumbles out of bounds, so 25 seconds left in this game. Chad Kelly's going to throw across the middle. That's going to be Carlos Henderson open, but we're going to have to use a timeout on that one. So 19 seconds left, 1st and 10. We're going to try throwing to the flat here. That's going to be Isaiah McKenzie for the nice 15-yard gain. So 13 seconds left in this game. Chad Kelly going to drop all the way back in the pocket, throw deep. But look at what happens. His safety, Bayer, drops the interception. That might have been good defense by McKenzie there. He gets his hand up, but on a 2nd and 10, 7 seconds left in this game. Gerald Everett is open across the middle. We get the timeout. 1 second left. Let's take this one down to the field for the final play.
And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs.
Get that commentator off that gin and juice. We're already in the playoffs. But just like that, this is the greatest game I've ever played in Madden. This tops any game. 39-38, an awesome comeback, a 9-point comeback with less than 2 minutes left in the game. You gotta be kidding me. T versus J. J wins this one in epic fashion from start to finish. This was such a good game. And man, this one's going to go down in the record books. One of the greatest games we've played against each other. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, man. We're going up against the Colts next round in the divisional round, but let's keep it going. Let's go.